Hello world, and welcome to the third episode of the Miss World Head-to-Head Challenge. We are still located in this stunning aquarium at Chimelong Ocean Kingdom, and I hope you're enjoying the fish and whale sharks as much as we are. I'm Nikita Chandak, and today we welcome Belgium, Cameroon, Nepal, Guinea, Madagascar, and Chile. How is everyone?
Very good, thank you.
Very, very good. Well, as you know, you're all competing for a spot in the Miss World Final 40, so the stakes are pretty high, and voting is now open. So here's how the format works. Each contestant has an opening presentation with a video and a follow-up question. Then we catch up with Barney to learn more about the competition, and then it's the final question. Let's meet our first contestant, Belgium.
Hi everyone, my name is Romani Schotte and I'm Miss Belgium 2017. Belgium is known for its beer, waffles and most important, chocolate. Today we are here in my hometown Bruges, world famous for its lace, as you can see. I feel so blessed to represent my country at the Miss World contest. Before my life as Miss Belgium, I was studying business management. I would like to run my own business one day. I want to be a role model for all the women in the world. As a Miss, people are listening to what you say, and in that way you can make a difference. The most amazing experience until now was my trip to Cambodia. I was so happy to open a secondary school for the poor children there, so they could be better educated. I'm convinced education is the most important thing in the world. Being an ambassador for this purpose makes me feel thrilled. Together with the organization, we gathered €20,000 for our charity project Hope for the Children in Cambodia. We worked together with a Belgian doctor who is involved in healthcare of those people. My dream is to become Miss World so I can make this world a better place. I'm looking forward to meet each and every one of you. See you very soon!
Belgium, tell us more about your trip to Cambodia.
My trip to Cambodia was the most amazing experience in my life. I've never felt so much love and kindness. These children, they live with their neighbors or alone because their parents are working in Thailand, and we are building schools there because I think education is the most important thing in the world. It's a passport for a better future, and I feel so blessed to be a part of this project.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Belgium. Next, we meet Cameroon.
Bonjour, good morning. I am Michelle Ange Minkata. I am 21 years old and I'm mostly graced and proud to represent my beautiful and versatile country, Cameroon. My country is often referred to as Africa in miniature because the geography, the culture, the people, and even the language all represent the DNA of the African continent. I was born in the city of Douala and grew up with the best mom ever and my two elder brothers. My mom always taught me to face difficulties, giving your best in everything you do and believing everything is possible with God. That is why I grew up with a sense of determination, courage, and staying true to yourself. I have a great passion for music and I dance since the age of 8. That is why, as a beauty ambassador, I used the platform offered to me to reach out to abused children and make them overcome their wounds and express their creativity through art. With love, from Miss World Cameroon 2017.
Cameroon, what makes your mom the best?
Actually, I will start by saying that every mom is special, but my own mom is special and best for me because we were born on the same day, and I think it summarizes the powerful bond that we share and similarities. She sacrificed a lot of me and she understands every bit of me. I think she's my all-in-one.
Well, I'm sure she's watching at home.
Yeah,
thank you, Cameroon.
Definitely.
Next we have Nepal.
Namaste world, this is Nepal and I am Miss World Nepal 2017 Nikita Chandak Maheshwari. Growing up in a joint family in a small town of eastern Nepal, I always thought I was very special. The passion of being in the spotlight drove me to being a ramp model. Facing some struggles initially, I received recognition at one of the biggest modeling shows in Nepal. Which took me to yet another level of participating and eventually winning the most coveted crown of Miss World Nepal. I'm extremely grateful for having got such a prestigious and beautiful platform of Miss World, where humanity is the core of the entire celebration.
Nepal, your video was so beautiful. Tell us about one of the sites that we saw in your video.
The place where I got my video shoot done is one of the 10 World Heritage Sites that my country Nepal has, Swayambhuna Temple. It is also known as the Monkey Temple. It is some 2000 years old and one of the most sacred religious and pilgrimage sites for Buddhists. It is situated atop a hill and from where the view of entire valley of Kathmandu is visible. Thank you.
Great. Hopefully we can all take a visit. Remember to send in any questions you might have for our Miss World contestants because they could be featured in a future episode of the Head-to-Head Challenge. You can ask a question on Twitter, Facebook, or Mobstar, hashtag Miss World Head-to-Head Challenge. And you might be a part of determining who wins the next Head-to-Head Challenge. We'll meet our next 3 contestants after the break. Welcome back to the Head-to-Head Challenge. It's time to meet our next contestant, Guinea.
Bonjour, je suis Diallo Asmao, Miss Guinée 2017. Je suis âgée de 24 ans, diplômée de la faculté de sciences économiques et gestion, option finance. Je suis également titulaire des Master 1 en analyse politique économique. Bienvenue en Afrique, plus précisément en Guinée. Ma côte est jalonnée de belles îles et de nombreuses plages tapissées de sable fin. Lutter contre la mortalité maternelle et infantile constitue mes activités principales, d'où mon projet phare. Je vous remercie. À très bientôt.
Guinea, why is it so important to help fight infant mortality?
For me, improving the status of women is one of the most effective strategies for society, as well because women are the main actors for development and poverty reduction. It is also because for me, each child is unique and special. That is why all the mothers deserve to see her baby born in the best condition. That is why I'm fighting against this. Thank you.
Thank you, Guinea.
Yes.
Next, let's meet Madagascar.
Hello everybody, my name is Felon. I'm 90 years old and I'm proud to be a contestant of my lovely country, Madagascar. Our first destination is Lily Waterfall, the one of the most visited tourist sites in Madagascar. Let's now visit a park to meet some animals emblematic of my country. Lemurs really love the caress. Are they not adorable? The chameleon, they are so beautiful. And don't forget the snakes. We will finish by Manzakamiadana Palace in the capital. If you're looking for a magical destination, come to Madagascar. Nature will surprise you by its beauty.
What is the best sight to see in Madagascar?
Bonjour à tous, moi c'est Tirindaza Felanoeltina, je viens de Madagascar. Dans notre pays, il y a plusieurs sites que tout le monde peut le visiter. On y voit du haut montagne, des animaux, des plantes endémiques. Et il y a la source d'eau naturellement chaude, les grands palais, des grands palais. que tout le monde peut le visiter aussi. Donc j'aime bien, je vous invite d'y aller visiter mon pays. Donc je vous remercie et à la prochaine.
Thank you, Madagascar. And now our final contestant of Group 3, it's Chile.
One question that we have all asked ourselves at some point in our lives is, who do you want to be? I think the answer to that question lies in our experiences. As for myself, I was born and raised in southern Chile, in northern Patagonia. And my life was pretty normal. I went to the same public school from 1st to 8th grade, and I really wasn't sure who I was going to be when I grew up. Of course, we all said things like president, judge, superhero, things that sounded smart or impressive. When I was 14 years of age, my family and I moved to the other side of the continent, to a town in eastern Oregon of no more than 17,000 people. We got there in July and high school started in September. I was the only girl in high school from Chile, or from South America for that matter. So I was trying to find out where I fit in. I tried cheerleading, but shockingly, I found my place in the speech and debate team. It was during that time in my life that I discovered the power of words. After high school, I went on to pursue my business degree in Portland, Oregon, following my passion for entrepreneurship. During college, I worked as a part-time model, but the most significant job I had was as an interpreter. I was the voice for those who didn't speak English and for medical practitioners who didn't speak Spanish. My favorite part, though, was working for the Multnomah Early Childhood Program. I became Miss World Chile because I hope to leave my mark on this planet and to keep being a voice for others in need. Answering the question I asked at the beginning, I want to be a game changer in this world.
Chile, why did you decide to join the speech and debate team?
You know, I had all the good reasons not to join. You know, I just got back from Chile, a country that only spoke Spanish. But you know, I couldn't be any more glad that I did. It was a transformative experience. You know, I started out with simple speeches, you know, like the history of Halloween. But then I actually started voicing out my own concerns. I started speaking about obesity in the US, gender inequality. And I realized, you know, there is power in spoken words. You can change people's perspectives. You can provide information about things that matter. And I honestly would not be the same person today if I had not joined speech and debate. I would not have taken the risk that I've taken, and I would not have become a business owner when I was 19 years old.
Absolutely. Well, I must say I definitely agree. Thank you so much, Chile. There you have it, our 6 contestants of Group 3. Remember, there are 3 ways to vote. Like the contestants' official Miss World Facebook page, vote for them on the Miss World website, or follow them on their official Mobstar account. The contestant with the most increases in votes, likes, and follows after this episode will advance directly to the Miss World Final 40. After the break, Barney takes lessons from China's master carver.
Hi, we're here at Hung Janhua Sculpture Exhibition, and I'm joined by the master of sculpture himself, Mr. Hung. Very nice to meet you. Welcome. Let's go inside and take a look at some of his work.
Hong Janhua is one of China's preeminent sculptors, using the 4 mediums of stone, brick, bamboo, and wood.
We are learning from the master how to sit in the lotus position. For men, you put your left leg over first, and for women, you put your right leg over first. But I can only get one leg up, so.
Oh my god. At the top of the mountain, we go every morning and do this as a method of relaxation.
The hollowed out carving technique and complex layers bring out the exquisite beauty of the works.
从事这个竹刻也差不多30多年了。我们从16岁就开始学这个，因为跟着学徒最起码讲3年才出师，所以我们一直每年在不断地在学习，在不断的学习过程中，我们不断的积累，作品就越做越漂亮。我们用自己漂亮的手艺和漂亮的作品来迎接世界。这个是这样刻线。
I'm writing my country and my name. Mary, Zambia.
So, we've been at it for hours. We do this all day. We're working on something new. But here's something we made earlier together.
Hello, I'm from Ghana and I have beauty with a purpose.
I'm from Uruguay and I write happiness.
So you made this yourself?
这件作品是用1000年的小叶紫檀雕刻而成，上面雕刻的是我们中国在劳作的一个场景。你看，这全部是技法，用的是高浮雕和立体圆雕的手法。它做工我们刻了1年多，整刻了。
Well, it looks incredible.
This is my name, Ugochi.
This is Nakupenda, which means I love you in Seoul, Tanzania.
And here I have carved my name, Adriana.
I wrote Miss World. It's here.
And I've carved something.
Several pieces featured in the museum took years to finish and the detail is astounding.
Many of his pieces are world famous and he has won a number of international awards. We've had a fantastic day here with Mr. Huang. We have a special gift for him now. Thank you very much. It's been great, hasn't it, ladies?
Bunny 是一个好主持人，但是他不是一个好的雕刻的是一个师傅。为什么？因为他刚刚接触这个，他还需要好好的去锻炼。他也许锻炼个，我感觉他在我的学生中也是一个有一个最佳奖可以给他。
What did you say?
就是最佳奖。
So Barney, it looks like you learned a lot from the master carver himself.
I definitely learned a lot. He was really cool. I mean, the way he can carve those things with those little tools, I have no idea how he did it. I had to go myself, as we saw. Didn't go very well. Didn't go very well at all. I mean, I should have paid more attention at art in school, but you know, that's how it goes. I saw all the girls like carving, you know, doing gentle carvings, and I had the thing and I was just bashing it on the table, trying to...
Well, I mean, maybe you can practice when you get home.
Maybe.
Come back to China.
Maybe.
Do it again.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're in this beautiful Chimelong Ocean Kingdom. You keep looking at the fishes. What do you think?
It's just amazing, isn't it? I mean, I've been here 3 times now. I've come down 3 times, and every time it just looks more and more beautiful. I mean, whenever I look at something like this, it just makes me think, how do they get all of those different species in that one tank and they don't just eat each other? Do you know what I mean? I have no idea how that happens.
The questions of life.
Yeah, the questions of life indeed.
I don't have the answer to that one, but what is your next adventure going to be?
Well, actually, next we go to an ancient village, Chengken village, an ancient farming village, and it's very good, so stay tuned for that one.
I definitely will. After the break, it's my favorite part of the Head-to-Head Challenge. It's the final question. Welcome back. It's time for the final question. Now, the contestants were all given the question before the show. I'll read it one more time, and you'll each have 30 seconds to answer. Best of luck. Are we destroying our planet, or is it a media myth? Chili, you're first.
I mean, being in this beautiful place, it's really unfortunate to say it's not a myth. Greenhouse gas emissions are a real problem today, and we're all guilty in some way, even if you think you're not. One of the largest polluters in the world is actually the clothing industry, and we all take part of that. But the good thing is that we can all be part of the solution as well. We can all do better, we can all inform ourselves, we can demand that the companies are actually held accountable for the greenhouse gas emissions onto our world. Let's not forget it's our world. One thing that we all share in common besides being human, and we're all responsible for it, not just for us, but also for the future.
Great. Thank you, Chile. Madagascar.
Pour moi, il ne faut pas le polluer pour éviter les chaleurs climatiques. Voilà. Merci.
Thank you, Madagascar. Next, Guinea.
Moi, je pense que c'est vrai une réalité que nous sommes en train de détruire à notre planète. Ce ne sont pas seulement des choses que le média essaye de flasher, car c'est très important aujourd'hui de comprendre qu'il y a un changement. Et ce changement, c'est grâce à nous. Nous sommes là en train de détruire notre planète. Et ce beau planète, franchement, qui devrait être vraiment pris soin. Nous voyons, nous constatons la disparition de nos forêts, la disparition de certains animaux. Mais elles sont où? Tout ça grâce à nous. Je crois qu'il est temps, franchement, de se donner la main afin de lutter contre le réchauffement climatique. Parce que si vous voyez tous ces pays qui se réunissent chaque année afin de pouvoir mettre des stratégies en place pour protéger notre planète. Mais surtout, nous devons le faire parce qu'il faut le faire pour la génération future. Je vous remercie.
Thank you, Guinea.
Thank you so much.
Nepal.
Just the way every coin has two sides, everything has advantages and disadvantages. We all human beings, we are being benefited by all the development, and everything has become so easy for the mankind with the growth of technologies. But of course, there is destruction of the nature, extinction of animals, deforestation. We do not even get fresh air to breathe every time. So yes, the planet is being destructed and the result is very much visible with the frequent natural disasters happening. Thank you.
Thank you, Nepal. Cameroon.
Alors, c'est vrai qu'il y a le communisme, l'extinction, et qui détruit, ce qui cause beaucoup de tort à la planète, mais la planète fait partie de nous et nous faisons partie de la planète. Donc, si on est capable, et Dieu nous a surtout donné l'intelligence de créer et d'inventer, et si on est capable d'utiliser par exemple du fer pour faire des machines qui donnent beaucoup de pouces à la médecine, je pense que nous sommes plus dans un processus de prendre et de donner. Alors, plus on est nombreux, plus les problèmes seront résolus, et malgré les erreurs, je pense qu'on trouve toujours des solutions.
Thank you, Cameroon. And finally, Belgium.
Well, I think that we are definitely destroying our planet. I will give an example. It takes 70 till 80 years for a plastic bag to be to digest by nature. So I think we would be shocked if we know how much plastic is in our natures. And not only for us, but also for our animals. If we do a dissection on birds, we see that their stomach is filled with plastic. So it's a big problem that needs a solution.
Thank you, Belgium. And that concludes the final question. Ladies, you can take a deep breath. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching episode 3 of the Head to Head Challenge. Remember to vote for the contestant you think deserves a spot in the Miss World Final 40. The winner will be announced in a future episode. Make sure I stay up to date on our social media pages, facebook.com/MissWorld, MissWorld.com, and the official Miss World Instagram and Mobstar accounts. And tune in to Group 4 with Australia, France, Germany, Armenia, Egypt, and Jamaica.
Vote in our head-to-head challenge to have your favorite contestant advance to the Final 40. There are 3 ways to vote. Visit the Miss World website, on Mobstar using their official Mobstar account, or by liking their official Miss World Facebook page. The contestant with the most increase in votes, likes, and follows will advance directly to the Final 40.